Let's get one thing straight. Your life is exactly where it is because of what you allow, what you tolerate, and what you believe is good enough. Not because the world is unfair, not because you're unlucky, because deep down you've been playing small. You say you want success. Then why does your schedule look like someone who's just trying to survive? Let's rip the Band-Aid off right now. You're not broke because the world is cruel. You're broke because no one ever taught you how to think like someone who builds wealth. And maybe, just maybe, you never questioned that. This isn't about having more hours in the day, it's about having different beliefs about what those hours are worth. Stop chasing paychecks. Start building value. Here's a truth nobody tells you. People who seem lucky aren't lucky. They're just prepared. While others complain, they're studying. While others binge-watch shows, they're building skills. While others stay comfortable, they're chasing discomfort like it's a damn life force. They don't ask, can I do this? They ask, what needs to die in me so I can? That version of you who's scared of risk, who needs constant approval, who clings to security like it's a safety net, kill it. That's the old you. And the old you is the reason the new life hasn't started yet. Every second you spend whining, you could have spent building. Every excuse is a brick in the prison you're stuck in. Look around. Are you proud of what you've built? If not, then complaining is just self-sabotage disguised as honesty. Want the truth? Nobody's coming. No secret formula, no genie, no perfect timing. You want better. You build it. You suffer for it. You bleed for it. That's the cost. Pay it or stay broke. Let me guess, you wake up, scroll your phone, hit snooze 5 times and wonder why nothing changes. You keep saying, I'll start next week. You keep settling for jobs that drain your soul, relationships that shrink your spirit, and routines that kill your creativity. And then you wonder why life feels empty. Here's the real. Discipline is freedom. Routine is power. You either control your day or your day controls you. And if your habits suck, your future already knows it. You think comfort is the goal? It's not. Comfort is a lie sold to people who gave up. It's the drug that numbs your ambition and buries your potential. High achievers aren't comfortable, they're obsessed. They're uncomfortable 90% of the time because that's where growth lives. Comfort isn't the reward, it's the enemy. Still thinking buying a house is a flex? It's not. It's a trap. If it keeps you broke and tied to a job you hate. You know what a real investment is? Learning a skill that triples your income, building a personal brand that opens doors, starting a business that runs when you sleep. High achievers don't invest in things, they invest in themselves. You are your best ROI, always have been. You tell yourself you can't quit your job, you can't move cities, you can't start a new career, but is that the truth? Or is it just your addiction to safety lying to you again? Growth isn't supposed to feel safe, it's supposed to feel like you're walking into a dark room, heart pounding, palms sweating, but you do it anyway. Because you know what's on the other side. Power. You pretend to be fine. You pretend to be happy. You wear the costume of someone who's got it together. But deep down, you're dying inside from all the potential you're burying. You know what's scarier than rejection? Living a life so fake that even you don't believe in it anymore. Authenticity isn't risky. It's your only shot at freedom. Not every belief you hold is yours. Some were planted there by people who meant well but were wrong. They said be realistic. They said play it safe. They said don't dream too big. But if you're hearing this, you're old enough to rewrite the script. Your parents handed you the pen. Now it's your job to flip the damn page. Don't wait for perfect timing. Don't wait for the fear to go away. Don't wait for permission. Just move. Messy, clumsy, scared. Move anyway. High achievers don't need to feel ready. They just need to feel sick of waiting. Because the only thing worse than failing is never starting. Let's clear something up. Hustling 18 hours a day sounds impressive until you realize it's just burnout wearing a mask. High achievers don't just hustle, they design. They don't confuse movement with progress. You can run full speed on a treadmill and still be going nowhere. You know what separates the wealthy from the worn out? Systems. They don't trade time for money forever. They build machines that print value with or without them. Let's talk facts. The amount of money you make will always mirror one thing, the level of problems you solve. Want to make $30K a year? Solve tiny, replaceable problems. Want $300K? Solve painful, high-impact problems that most people are too lazy or scared to touch. No one gets rich doing just enough. No one changes their life with half effort and a 3-day work ethic. You're being paid for the pain you relieve and the results you deliver. Raise the impact, raise the income. Simple. Freedom doesn't come from making money. It comes from owning your time. You're not truly free if you can't take a week off. Your income stops when you stop working. Your whole business is a hamster wheel you can't escape. High achievers build automations, teams, processes. They think, how can I do this once and have it run forever? If you don't start thinking like a system builder, you'll die a task runner. High achievers don't feel like it every day. They feel tired, discouraged, confused, just like you, but they still execute. Why? Because they've mastered the war inside their head. They understand motivation is garbage, discipline is God tier, thoughts are not commands, they're suggestions. You have to command your mind or it will command you. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. Build a brain that fights for your vision, not against it. Let's get brutally real. Most people are one emergency from debt, one layoff from poverty, one heartbreak from quitting on life. Why? Because they never built emotional or financial resilience. High achievers don't just save money, they stack tools. They don't just chase love, they learn boundaries. They prepare for war in times of peace, because the storm will come, and when it does, you either break or build. Here's a hard pill. Most of your dreams are being held hostage by what people will think. You're scared of judgment, scared of looking dumb, scared of losing friends who never grew with you anyway. But here's the truth. Nobody successful got there by seeking approval. They pissed people off. They were misunderstood. They outgrew circles that refused to level up. You can be liked or you can be legendary. Pick one. If you think money is just math, you're missing the whole game. Money is fear, guilt, shame, power, identity. Why do most people blow their income the second they get it? Because they never healed their relationship with worth. They don't feel deserving of success, so they sabotage it. They think rich equals bad, so they stay poor to stay good. High achievers do the inner work. They rewrite the money story they were handed. They stop bleeding cash from wounds they refuse to admit exist. Every day your actions vote for the future version of you, and most people, they're voting for the exact person they don't want to become. Let's break it down. Wake up late, =, vote for chaos. Scroll aimlessly, =, vote for distraction. Skip your goals, =, vote for regret. High achievers treat habits like religion. They don't rely on feeling like it, they rely on ritual, because they know small hinges swing big doors, and daily discipline outpaces random motivation every single time. Tired, unmotivated, losing drive, you're not burnt out. You're bored of your own excuses. Burnout happens when you spend your life doing things that drain you instead of grow you. You don't need more naps, you need more purpose. High achievers aren't chasing relaxation, they're chasing alignment. And when you align with your real mission, you don't need caffeine, you wake up charged. Stop waiting for purpose to drop in your lap like a divine notification. You build purpose by saying yes to hard things, following curiosity, turning pain into tools. The struggle, that's the workshop. The failure, that's the blueprint. High achievers don't find their calling. They get in the mud, swing the hammer, and build the damn thing. So stop waiting. Pick up the hammer. Let's close it like this. If nothing changes after watching this, you're not tired. You're addicted to average. You've been sleeping on potential for years. And it's not because you're weak, it's because you're misaligned. High achievers operate from clarity. They know what they want, they kill off what doesn't serve it, and they stay obsessed, no matter how many times they fall. You've got the hunger, you've got the potential. Now all that's missing is execution. Don't just nod your head, don't just share this with someone else. Build the damn system, cut the dead weight. Bet on yourself so hard it makes people uncomfortable. Comfort is a cage, security is an illusion, and your dream life is being held hostage by the excuses you keep repeating like a prayer. You were not born to coast, you were born to build, so build.